Hey you guys, Caitlin here from the Story Speak Enterprises and the founder of the Legacy Brand Leader Curriculum. And thank you so much for joining our 30-day challenge. So here's the first video to prep you for showing up as an executive leader in our challenge. First thing that I want you to know is that the most important asset a CEO or executive leader embodies is the ability to manage our emotions. So this is something I've really been honing while living off grid. It brings up so many challenges because there's so much I'm not in control of with the environment that I live in, with so much being under construction, with elements, with wildlife. And so often I would have a plan of how I want my day to go, or how I want the season to go, or what projects I want to finish by a specific date, or how much money I want to make by a specific date. And I'm learning that instead of the hustle and grind, it's so important to surrender our own expectations to whatever actually comes. And this does not replace setting intention and planning and preparing, but what it does is opens up our minds to say that, okay, if it goes differently, that's okay. And it gives the universe permission to act in accordance with something greater than we can even imagine, right? And it also gives ourselves permission to not be attached to results, okay? So we're planning for results, we're anticipating abundance and good things, but it may not always come in the form that we expect it to. So this is especially true if you are a parent, or if you are working while building your business, or if you're a student. Whatever responsibilities you have outside of your business building, that's going to show up as a possible trigger for distraction, because it can set off emotions that make us feel stressed when things don't go our way. So if you're planning to make a video and the kids walk in and you're like, I thought I told you this is my quiet time, I need to make a video, and you have to restart it, Or if the phone rings, or if you get a company unannounced, or if your technology is broken and doesn't work the way you want. So many things can happen, and this is completely normal. So it's really important to know that things will happen. You create your own reality. And so what that means is you are 100% in control of the way you respond. So the most important thing as a CEO is to remember to stay in your power. And staying in power means remaining calm and going with the flow. And so this is also something I learned firsthand when I was at a shooting, the Garlic Festival in Gilroy, California. I really was able to put my leadership skills into practice, because I remember I was feet from the shooter. We had to jump in a trailer, and a teenager that looked up at me, and she said, "My friend's in the porta potty. I'm really scared. Like, what do I do?" She wanted to run out and get her, and I said, "She'll be okay. Tell her to stay there." She had her phone. Text her friend. We're gonna be okay. And walking through that event, when we were able to get out of that trailer and it was still chaos and everyone was running to safety, there were very few leaders, really few leaders. And I remember even the cops, we were sent like a cops in training, and they were not leaders. So this is just goes to show this CEO leadership skills is so important, because it's going to help you show up as a leader in any situation for your community. If you can really master staying calm and being in control of your emotions, not to control what you're feeling, but to master your demeanor in any situation, it's really going to help you not only in business, but everywhere you show up, okay? You're going to be able to help more people. So let me give you an exercise that has really helped me, and I've shared this with clients. It's really helped them. It's called the Buddha Belly exercise. So whenever you're feeling stressed, or whenever you're feeling like this is too much, this is too overwhelming, my brain hurts, it's really helpful to be centered, to be grounded, and to just help you focus on what you're working on in the moment. So you take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, out through the mouth. And you're going to feel your diaphragm expanding, okay? And the next step is, once you feel that your diaphragm is really opening and expanding, and you've got that Big belly every time you exhale. Imagine a light. Some people may see different colored lights. It may appear like an electric shock. And you're going to imagine that light feeling coming from the breath you're inhaling, from the air you're inhaling, all the way up your brain, down your spine, back into your belly. And when it goes back into your belly, you're going to imagine your belly filling with light. And after you do this a few times and you really can capture the image of light in your belly, you're going to feel very light in there. You're going to feel very calm. You're going to feel empty, essentially. And this is good because it means you're clearing everything out. You're clearing out any tension. So get to that place again. And when you show up in the challenge to learn and to watch videos and to complete the exercises on your own, just show up like this. Show up very calm. You're not there to accomplish anything. You're there to learn. And so if you can show up in business this way without the need to accomplish anything or to feel accomplished, but simply showing up to learn, because anything we set ourselves to, that's all we're doing is showing up really to learn, right? We're not showing up to prove anything or to earn anything. We're just saying, hey, I've learned this, now I'm going to put it into practice. And you show up. That's the demeanor we want. Okay? So take that into practice, feel the difference, and I look forward to seeing you put that into practice in our 30 days together. I'm cheering you on.